Mock test?
Yeah.
We'll do it with board signs today.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting a good result, quite frankly.
Yeah.
We're waiting for a test for you, aren't we? Trying to bring it forward. The elusive test at Kettering.
Yeah,
so, without further ado, I'll shut the window down now. What we're going to do, we're going to drive for 40 minutes today, Lucas, and we're going to be driving a variety of different road types. And we're going to start off with the independent section. I will give you board signs today to follow for the first part of the test. And when it starts, I'll tell you when we finish that. And that point once, just follow the road ahead at all times. Let's see road markings, the signs tell you anyways. Otherwise, and I'll tell you when to turn left and right in plenty of time. We will also be doing reverse or a parking manoeuvre at some point in the test, and we may do an additional control stop manoeuvre. It's nothing different from what you've done in lessons. Two questions I'll be asking you now. The first one is a tell me question. I'd like you to tell me how you know the tyres are safe and legal for the journey you're about to do.
Make sure there's no cuts or bulges, and the minimum depth is 1.6 millimetres around the whole circumference.
Fantastic. Excellent. First impressions count. Spot on. Okay, so what we're going to do then, when you're ready, we're going to move off. There will be a second question. I'll be doing that on the test at some point as well. I'll be asking you to show me to do a simple operation. When you're ready then, drive on when you're safe and you're ready to do so.
Okay.
And we'll start the test and I'll pick up. So what I want you to do straight away is just follow the road round to the end of the road and turn right to the end of the road, and I'll pick up on the signs after that.
Okay.
Follow at the roundabout, take the second exit, follow the road ahead. You're following signs to all routes. It's covered up by a tree, so for now, just go over the roundabout and I expect you to be a mind reader.
Yep.
So the examiners aren't there to trick you. If you can't see a sign or it's a bit misleading, they will help you.
And follow the signs to Wellingborough, please.
Okay.
So you're following signs to Wellingborough.
Yep.
Well, so far so good, but Lucas just feels like he's driving ever so carefully, as if he's trying to please the examiner. He's not driving his normal self. It feels a bit tentative. I want him to be just driving just his normal driving.
Now just follow the road ahead. Second exit, follow the road ahead.
Okay.
Then I want you to follow the signs to A14, the Midlands, please. Okay. So then A14, the Midlands.
Yep.
driving for quite a while.
Okay.
But remember, when the examiner tells you something, it's for a very good reason. I've told Lucas we're going for quite a while. I'm expecting him to make really good progress here because we're going to be going for more than one junction. So this lane is good. It's the left lane, becomes the new inside left lane. Look at this lorry coming up. You cannot be undertaking this lorry on the left-hand side. Rule 268 of the Highway Code. What's Lucas thinking here? I think he's confused the lines on the road. There's still hazard lines. He's now failed his driving test with a serious fault for passing on the left-hand side. Now, I let it go because the lorry had moved out. I was watching it there, and it was actually less risk to brake with a car behind and move out with the lorry to the right-hand side as well. So I'm now explaining what's going on.
No, he's overtaking you. You're dithering around. Going right down his inside there.
Yeah. Before that was the...
Right. What did you say before? Is it green cat size? Is it short lines making it a separate road? No. So if anything, it's a bigger line showing you a hazard.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, we just...
And that would actually fail your driving test, unfortunately.
It wasn't worth it.
It certainly wasn't worth it. It's just cost you £62.
Yeah,
another 6 months wait, whatever. Right, draw a line, move on.
Yep.
Now, I've got a feeling this isn't going to go well, so I've kind of stopped the mock test and explained the faults as we go along. He's not driving well. He's got nerves.
You're not going to pull out front to back shot, right? What's happened to you?
What has happened is nerves are making bad judgments there. That blue car moved out at the last minute. Lucas was trying to move out right in front of it with that car, having no intention at the time of moving out. Serious fault there.
Following signs to the hospital. Going in there.
Oh no, he's also followed signs to the hospital and he didn't check the slip brake down the left hand side, nearly pulled into a car. I had to verbally jump in there and stop him.
A third of a mile, okay. Just put your foot down.
Okay.
Go on in. Dear. Hey, what's happened? Three very bad decisions in one row. Coming in here then. Follow the signs to the hospital. Is it because I said the magic T word?
Yeah.
So I say test, and it's very, and yet your driving's brilliant. You know, as in terms of the students I've got, you're kind of there like, why is he still a learner sort of status. And I've said the magic T word.
Yes.
Have I grown horns?
Yeah.
Have I grown a high vis vest and suddenly got a tablet in front of me? Gone on. Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
But somehow you think it has. You're driving all different. Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So carry on.
It's unlikely to happen.
At least you spotted where the hospital's going. No, you're driving, you could have ended up in it.
Yeah, very true.
So this is why we do a mock test. Because it does, it can throw people. Big time. Oh my god, I've been scrutinised. So what you've been doing absolutely brilliantly with myself, just like, you know, having a lesson and driving around and with your mum as well.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, oh look, I've got a piece of paper
and
it can throw. So we just need to get used to the process.
Yeah.
So I'm not really doing a mock test today to see if you can drive, because I kind of worked that one out because I'm a driving instructor. I've kind of worked it out. But we're doing mock tests. Get used to the process. If you're not using the process, it doesn't matter how well you drive. No, we're just following around here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Indication.
The hospital, remember?
Yeah. We left it. Stuck on this bit, I can't.
Now it's harder this side because you now you've got to merge back in. So when you come round there, I think mock test, I don't leave it to the end again because you've forgotten what you've done. on there, what you did is absolutely fine. The car get back to you, but it would have been easier if you spiral out to the left side and just follow it round, because that's the lane for either the 4th or the 5th exit, which is this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Take the next right, please.
Okay.
Yes, that's why I think it's very dangerous if you go to test and never done a mock test. You know, because you don't know how you're going to react. You don't know how you're going to react to having a mock test. And my way of thinking about it is, well, I've had a very busy week. Can you drive it? I'm just going to have a little snooze. You know, if I'd be happy doing that, if I'm allowed to, obviously.
Yeah.
I know you're ready for test. Where you've been driving? Yeah, pretty much so.
Yeah.
So, what we need to do now is work out a way that you present your driving to someone you haven't met before.
Yeah.
Than you do with me, or when you go out in your own private driving.
Yeah.
If I had the perfect answer to that, I'd be retired in the Seychelles.
Yeah.
And I think the thing to do there, Lucas, is to understand what the test is about. All it is, someone hasn't met you before. I brought you to test because we know you can drive independently and you'll be safe. That's why you've come to test.
Yeah.
So we've established that. So in terms of proving you can drive, well, the fact you've got a test day and I'm allowing you to go and test in my car means you've already proved that bit. Driving examiner's never met you before, and he's got two simple things. Can he drive without supervision?
Yeah.
And will he get better with experience? And that's two of the things that kind of the examiner's thinking about. Yes, you got rules and things like that, but primarily that's what they're looking for. End of the road, turn left, please.
Okay.
Let's carry on the test route anyway.
Yeah.
I can see the thumbnail now.
Picture me in my head and my hands.
I've already pictured it. Yes, this is what you want. Look into that camera and go, oh no, sorry. Maybe a tear rolling down your cheek, maybe, just read it. I'll Photoshop that in.
Brilliant.
I want you to follow the signs to the town centre.
Okay.
Now have a look at this planning board. This is a double roundabout, causes a lot of problems. We're going to the town centre, so it's the second exit off the first roundabout, then the first exit off the second roundabout, and you need to be in the left lane for the second roundabout. Now the way you get into that is from the middle lane from this roundabout, and just follow a lane, pick a lane and follow it around the outside of the first roundabout, around the left side, and into the left side of the second roundabout. The left lane here is exclusively for just going left only. So Lucas has just gone into the correct lane, which is the left lane of this roundabout, following it round, no indication until you get to here to show you're turning left, checking right, and just follow it round. If you're going around to the station, you'll be on the right hand side, just go across the second roundabout. There's a double bend up here, it goes round to the right, then goes round to the left, and there's a pedestrian crossing in the middle, which changes quite quickly. If you're on sat-nav, it tells you to turn right and turn left. Well, clearly that's not correct, you're not turning off this lane, just following the road ahead. The examiner should jump in and tell you to ignore the sat-nav at this stage. But again, it's one of the examples where the sat-nav doesn't necessarily tell you correct information.
You're going to follow signs to Corby, Stamford.
Okay.
Now take a look at this sign here. It says to Corby and Stamford. It's a T-junction at the top here, so you're turning right. Now if you look at the planning board, you would be taking the left after you've turned off the first traffic lights going around to the right. Now that will split into two lanes, so therefore do you take the left lane or the right lane? When you think about it, the left lane must be for going to Corby and Stamford when we turn at the traffic lights at the top, and the right lane would be following to other routes. So by using the planning boards, you can look ahead and plan where you're going. This confuses a lot of people. This is a London Road junction where people turn in, not really looking at the signpost and what it's doing and the planning board, and get into a bit of a panic. So look, we're going to be following it here with the right indicator like the car in front is. Coming round here, you've got a choice of 2 lanes. We'll be coming to the left hand side, look where the left arrow is, and just following the road around.
Still follow signs Corby Stamford.
Yep.
Signs to Corby Stamford.
Okay.
Problematic signalling left off that roundabout.
There was a junction.
Yeah, it could be very confusing, couldn't it?
So is it best just
it's a mini roundabout. Don't signal off a mini roundabout. It's so compact.
Yeah.
Haven't you shown your intention perfectly well with that approach signal? It doesn't need to change. Just need to take it off really as you're into it. So if it's painted, I default not to signal. This is going to really benefit people.
Yeah.
My default is just do the approach signal.
Okay.
Follow signs to Walkton.
Okay.
Section. I'm just going to give you directions from now on to back to the rest of the test. So just follow the road ahead, and if you see any road signs or markings to tell you to turn off the road, then follow those, of course.
Yep.
Or I'll give you directions otherwise.
So let's take a look at this sign coming up on the left hand side. It says single file traffic over this bridge. Lucas has come firing in really too fast, so he has had to stop. Okay, it's not a fault in itself, he's stopped in time. And because he's stationary, the van has just carried on over the bridge. If Lucas just slowed down and rolled into that bridge, that van would have given way to us coming over and we would have made better progress. So not a fault in itself, but not good reading of the road.
So that bridge back there, as you can see, was only room for single file. It felt like we came in a bit quick. The vehicle had already committed to it.
Yeah.
Now, what I think you failed to see was the sign that left telling you the road narrowing. It's a single track file bridge there.
Yeah.
Did you notice, even though you had to stop for the car, which is fair enough, you stopped. I haven't given you a fault for that, by the way.
Okay.
It's just a bit clumsily done.
Yeah.
You had to stop,
Yeah.
and a van came through following the car.
Yeah.
That was there. Now, because you stopped, the van's gone, oh, he stopped,
Yeah.
I'm going to go through. If you'd seen it, slowly take it right here, please.
Okay.
So if you'd spotted that the car's already committed, you slowly a lot earlier come rolling in,
Yeah.
that, because you're then closer, timing it, that van would have stopped because you're on the roll. You're already
Yeah.
committed to it. So we're coming in faster,
Yeah.
and if any other cars behind it, they'd all have gone car conquer, just
Yeah.
following through. You just sat there like a plant.
Yeah.
So, in that situation, it's a lot better to slow it early. It just gives you, yeah, so you can assess it a lot better. Also, give yourself more time there. So it's felt like you missed a sign as the examiner.
Yeah.
It felt like he's missed the sign. You reacted to it rather than being a bit proactive to the situation that was. You didn't read the situation ahead to me. It looks like you reacted to the situation ahead. And really, what I'm looking for is someone that's reading the road and judging before it happens, rather than. Now, you're only marked on how you presented it, so you wouldn't be marked down there.
Okay.
But
It's obviously it doesn't work.
it's things are going to work in your favour if you're driving water standard. The examiner's looking for, of course. Now you're going to take the next right. It's just after this 30. You can see the sign for it. It's quite short after this corner here.
Okay.
After this white car, do you want to pull up on the left-hand side where it's safe, please? Okay, driver when you're ready. Anywhere between these two cars coming up, pull over on the right hand side where it's safe to do so, please.
Okay.
Bearing in mind you're going to be reversing, okay?
Yep.
That's it, lovely. Stop there, then I'll do absolutely fine.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to reverse to Carly. You reasonably close to the curb through the whole procedure, and for the purposes of this, don't worry about drop curbs.
Yep.
Move, start the reversing when you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, that is 2 car lengths, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. And drive on, follow the road ahead. When you're ready to do so, it's safe to do so.
Okay.
Make your way to the end of the road.
Yep.
And end of the road turning right, please.
Okay.
Just keep following the road ahead up to the top and the roundabout at the end of the road, turn first exit left.
Okay.
Roundabout, first exit left.
Okay.
Roundabout, fourth exit right. Roundabout, second exit, follow the road.
Yep.
Put up on the left-hand side where it's safe.
Okay.
Driver when you're ready.
Okay.
Let's drive it round. Let's see if there's any space ahead of us. Come off the gas a second. Yeah, go left, please. Let's go around there.
Okay.
So we know about the 3 serious faults.
Yeah.
After that, I've said, oh, okay, we're just driving now. Didn't really do anything wrong, did you?
No. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So it's the process that you want to get used to.
Yeah.
Test day. So when you go to test day, you know what to expect. Someone's going to sit here, do a little bit of independent driving, do a little bit of directions, pulling in, moving off, manoeuvre at some point. 40 minutes,
Yeah.
job done. So, what I suggest we do is you to get familiar with this process, and from now on, we'll come over here
Yeah.
and just do a couple of test routes.
Yeah. I feel
Weird
like,
though, isn't it?
yeah. I think the problem is as well, because when you're obviously, as soon as you go and the first part of the test, you're going to be nervous and stuff, and that's kind of the worst part, because you go straight onto the A14 normally.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all like whereas if it started off,
You're onto the town centre, you got like a
Yeah.
nice, yeah, so no, it's
build
like,
up the confidence.
or if you go to Pytchley, you got like 2 or 3 miles of just pottering on the country road with no junctions, no nothing, just keeping a car between,
yeah,
steering a car basically, and keeping up and making some progress.
Mm.
So yeah, so that can be quite tricky straight onto there.
yeah,
What we'll do then is we'll drive back.
Yep.
We're not going to. The benefit today is just realising how much your driving can change when I say the magic T word.
yeah, it is.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's really strange, and it happens a lot. So it's best to have it with me than find out this happens